This weekly event is a pretty decent one as the diamonds are in the Diamond Casino Heist. So the first time you launch this heist this week, you are guaranteed diamonds, and that's what I got. And that's what this week's weekly challenge is, just do one Diamond Casino Heist. I decided to play this with random since MJW was unavailable, mainly because I got kind of caught up yesterday because we were supposed to do this yesterday, but it was really my fault. That's why we didn't do it. So this didn't go the best, but it was alright. I decided to do the aggressive approach and enter the tunnels with a medium-sized boom. And I did every setup except for those stupid drills, and to speed things up, I spent a lot of money on the setups that I could just to buy them off. And that might have been a mistake because I spent over 500k on just the setups. And then I made the mistake of getting the expert driver. For the aggressive approach, I would suggest getting the expert gunman and the expert hacker, but you don't need the expert driver for any approach really. But anyways, that's how I set things up, and I had two randoms join me, and even though my money was high, I decided to be greedy on this one, so I took 50% and gave them 25% each. They didn't help me with any setup, so I figured that was more than fair. When we started, EGS drove, and it started off pretty smooth. We got down to the sewer and busted in pretty flawlessly. And as soon as we got in, the goal was to get to the vault as quickly as possible, and you know what? To my surprise, these lower levels were doing pretty well. I'm not trying to say that they were bad just because one was level 37 and the other one was 26, but that's normally how things play out. Anyways, we got down to the vault, and without speaking to each other, we did pretty good on the dual keycard thing. Kinda. We got to the vault, got what diamonds we could, and left pretty quickly. Now it's the hard part. We had to exit the Diamond Casino. It actually wasn't that hard. We made out of the casino with no casualties, except for all the guards. Now it's the harder part, and it was harder. First, Chantel Lek 91 dies, and I'm just gonna say Chantel. At first, I thought it was over, and then I realized that this isn't hard mode, so she respawned. Or he. Male character, female name, I'm not really sure what to call them. But we continued to suck as EGS followed me and Chantel went his or her separate way. I went for the sewer and we eventually lost the cops, and I mistakenly turned around to exit the sewer, but when we went through where we originally entered, the cops caught on to us again. So I turned back around and exited the sewer through the subway and eventually did lose the cops once again. Our car was jacked up, so we left it and got into another vehicle. This time I let EGS drive, but I would soon regret this decision. As he took off, I was thinking to myself, I should probably message him and tell him not to go near the casino. But I didn't listen to that inner voice and I let it go, and I knew that was a mistake. He followed that yellow trail that was on the map and it led him right to the casino. We got a 5-star wanted level again. This is taking way too long. He did eventually lose the cops though. I'm really making him work off his 25%. But we finally made it, and believe it or not, but waiting for us was Chantel. What a guy or girl. Severely damaged car and all. But if you want to do this challenge this week, it can be very lucrative. Now, I don't recommend purchasing everything like I did because you can lose a lot of money, and I don't recommend doing the aggressive approach if you want to go for easy. The big con with the group sex gear is the best approach to do in my personal opinion. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, please subscribe, and if you like this video, hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. I won't see you, but you may see me, or at least hear my voice in the next video. Bye.